Good morning. Radio. As soon as I go to talk. Oh, he said 10-4. That means you heard him. Yeah. So 10-4 usually means you hear. Like if they hear the. So whenever you make a broadcast over the radio, you can't really hear it sometimes. It's a UHF EHF band. So, it's a very very good habit to know to know everything, what to say, when to say it, what to say, and what those things mean, all these codes. But 10-4, when they say 10-4, it usually just means that they heard what they meant. They heard the transmission. So, yeah. If you don't hear 10-4 after a 10, like if I say something over the radio and someone doesn't say 10-4, I will continue to repeat it until someone says 10-4 or I hear an emergency code. And then you got to remember too, all these systems, these UHF, VHS systems, right? They all use the same frequency band. So you run into complications when you start going into police and firefighter work. So they had to come up with a trunk system. So like each firefighter and each officer, like if they get toned out. So like in each firefighter department will have a different tone. So unless you know your tone, you might not be used to your tone. It can be bad. If you're not used to your tone, your humming, like your buzzing noise, because what happens is the hum, the bumming, your noise, your specific tone is your tone to your crew. Now, if you got 20 different firefighting stations, and they're all using the UHF VHF band, you can't, in a sense, without having these tones, because you can't dispatch all of them. They're all using the same network, so they had to come up with different tones. Well, firefighters all the time, man, they don't get used to their tone. They sleep through. They don't wake up. They get fired. I've seen it where people have returned with their own tones. So people will think, oh shit, I heard my tone and didn't hear their tone, heard another tone from another building, from another crew, and end up, like waking up and just, it's a bunch of shit. It's a bunch of bullshit. It's a very advanced system. It's really simple, but it can be very advanced. It's very technical, and that's the stuff I develop. That's the stuff I do. That's the stuff I'm into. That's the stuff I did when I worked. If I wasn't working at home, if I wasn't home working on cars or helping that type of stuff, I was doing networking. That's who I am. I'm a Linux networking geek. I program. I do all that stuff. Anything you can think of with networking or communications, that's what I do. That's why I am a Linux geek. I went to go do John Bible study last night, man. You wouldn't have been able to listen to me. I was dead. That's why I locked up last night. You guys wouldn't have. I was mumbling and shit. I slept through the whole night, which I don't do. I don't sleep through the whole night unless I'm exhausted, and I've been exhausted from these cats. I only have one cat, and I'm happy I only have one cat, to be honest with you. I can't handle all those cats, man, being on the move. And it takes a real special cat to be able to do what it is that I'm about to have this cat do. So she overindulges and she overeats, which is a good thing in a sense. Because as long as I keep her limited on food, she'll always eat all of it and she'll always drink all of it, which makes me happy. I know she won't ever be malnourished or, not have enough fluids in her. So I like that fact that she does like to eat and she does have an appetite. Out of all the kittens, she's the only one that fully developed enough to where I was able to save them. the other kitties, they weren't developed long enough. You know, the kitten wouldn't have survived with me. I wouldn't have been able to keep it alive. I don't have a nipple. I don't have mom. I can't sit there and coddle it all day long, all night. That's what mom is supposed to do. That kitten was supposed to be in mom's belly warm. Mom was supposed to be keeping that cat warm and feeding it every 3-4 hours, you know? That that cat is supposed to be able to go on her nipple whenever it's hungry, every half an hour, it wakes up, drinks a little bit, goes back to sleep, and it does that for weeks. That's what they do. And this one, there was 4 babies, which, they died. The 4 babies died. And then there was 3 big ones. So there was a 7 of total of them in the thing next to the bed and next to the porch. Out of all 7 cats, she was the only one that I was able to save out of the litter. Even the other cats, there was 2, one of them died. There was 3 more. No, there was 5 more. There was 7. There was 5 more cats. 3 of them, I grabbed 5 that weren't in the box. There was 5 of them that got out that were still with mom. Mom was still feeding them because they were big enough to grab onto her nipple, but they were still, their eyes were still kind of closed shut. The mouths and nose were still running. 2 of those have survived so far that I know of. One of them died in my hands. But, yep, I have Mentora. And she's good, man. She's gonna be good. She's gonna be real good. Yeah, see, I'm gonna be a good kitty. Yeah, I'm happy with it. She's happy. She's eating. She slept next to me all night last night. She cuddles up next to me. So she's purring right now. She don't even have to be touched, and she's purring just being next to me. So it's good. It's good. Well, I need to smoke. I need to wake up. Need to talk to the Lord. I didn't even say good morning this morning, man. I woke up and my mind is just foggy, dude. It's just boom, 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 boom. It's because I don't sleep 8 hours like that, man. I'm not used to it. And I don't like it because it makes me groggy like this. I gotta get on my laptop. I gotta check emails. I gotta check the weather. I want to smoke. I gotta find a shirt or a beater to put under this hoodie. I can feel the air coming up underneath it. I found $1 today. That was cool. I'm rich today. I have found $1 in my pocket. So that was always nice. $1 richer today. $1 richer than I knew I had. So yeah, I need to get into my computer work, man. I've been neglecting it with this house sale and everything else. I haven't really had time to sit down and program or do anything good. Alright, so let's see if we can do some stuff. I don't know how good the video is gonna be, but it needs to be updated, that type of stuff. So that's basically what I'm gonna do real quick. I said I needed some updates, which I do them manually most of the time. So we're gonna say sudo su. We're just doing some basics this morning. Sudo su, and then you're gonna put in the password. All right, and then we have root access, and we're gonna clear. Just we don't have to. We can keep it, but it's a habit. I clear it so it's the top line is open. We're gonna do an upgrade and update and upgrade. So apt dash get. I don't know why I did that. Apt dash get. Which means aptitude and then dash until an aptitude to fetch or get a package. We're just gonna do well, first we're gonna do an update, which an update just all an update does is connect to the servers and check all the packages to see if there's any packages that need to be updated. It uploads, it reloads everything. That way I know for sure I'm getting packages from this place. This is where I'm getting it from. http://security.debian.org. Debian.debian.org. That's where I'm getting all this stuff. And Debian is my favorite Linux operating system. That's just what I prefer. So now instead of typing apt get upgrade, we can just hit backwards. I hit the up space key, and it's going to bring up what I typed in last time. So I'm just going to type in upgrade. I just deleted update up the few letters, and then just put upgrade instead. And then we're going to hit enter. Then it's going to check for packages lists. It says reading package list done, building dependency tree done, reading state information done, calculating the upgrade. It did that. It says the following packages were automatically installed or no longer required. GFS-bin, libopengl. Yeah, we're going to be upgrading some stuff. It says the following packages will be upgraded. Chromium. So Chrome web browser will be updated, which I don't really use much. I use Firefox for the most of the time. But I have it. So you're gonna want to continue. They want you to type the letter Y in or N to deny it. I'm gonna type Y, hit enter. It's gonna connect to the internet. It's gonna download the packages, fetch them, and then it's gonna install them. It's installing them. That's done. Now we're in clear. We're updated. We're upgraded. You can exit, type in exit, log out. I hit exit usually because then it just brings me out of root, Then I ain't got to worry about nobody changing stuff without my permission if I have my computer open or on. We're going to check the weather real quick. Today it says partly cloudy. It's getting all the way up to 73 today, 71. Uh, 8.1 miles per hour. The wind would be a good wind to direction northwest. 3 on the Beaufort scale is a pretty good wind direction. That's a good wind. You can move on that. I'm excited to get out there, man. I can't wait to get out there and start hanging out with God, man, in the weather and stuff, because He controls the weather. He does everything. I want to see His work. I can't wait to get out to the ocean and start studying and see all these things. I'm gonna be working really hard, doing stuff for everyone. I'm excited. So yeah, everything's good. I downloaded some programs yesterday. I forget what I downloaded. Oh yeah, I downloaded a Bible study, which I haven't messed around with it yet. An easy to use Bible study tool. Bible time. To synchronize the commentary window, let's go next tip. So yeah, I got the Bible. I downloaded the Bible, these Bible apps, which I got the Bible on my laptop. But it also has different. The reason why I downloaded this is because this is a compilation or translation of all the Bibles that have ever been collected together. And it's been translated by a certain community, the Linux community, which the Linux community is a very, very smart community of people. Let mean, you got Linus Torvalds. I mean, come on. Linus is the one that, invented open source technology, you know what I mean? Open source software, which most of our computer systems around the world are all ran off of what I'm using right now. Yeah, I even downloaded because it gave the Spanish version for Margarita. Because we train a lot. Me and her, I read a lot and stuff, and she reads in Spanish. So that's why I got it. I'm able to pull up a Bible verse, right? That's why I'm able to pull up a Bible verse in English, and I'm able to pull up a Bible verse in Spanish right next to it. And then me and her are able to go over it and read it. And she's able to teach me the words, you know what I mean, and the differences between them and stuff. And that's what I'm going to be doing a lot with LSPC. I'm looking for people that are willing to sit remotely at home on their computer, just as I am right now, that have internet and work with me. I'm willing to be paying people to translate. This even has lexicons and dictionaries, it has the Strong's, it has everything, Strong's Hebrew, Strong's Greek. I got it, and I can add books to it too. But that wasn't the only one I downloaded. I downloaded some other ones too. Simple Bible application. I have no idea what this stuff is. Daily readings. Oh no, Judges 6. Says, and the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord delivered them into the hand of Midian 7 years. And the hand of Midian prevailed against Israel, and because of the Midianites, and the children of Israel made them the dens which they are in the mountains and caves and strongholds. And so it was, when Israel had sown, that the Midianites came up, and the Amalekites, and the children of the east, even they came up against them. And they encamped against them, and destroyed the increase of the earth. God has used many, 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 many people to destroy his people when they don't listen. Because he doesn't want to give you, he doesn't give you the gift of grace for you to create evil. And when you get the gift of grace, when you get the Holy Spirit, you have a profound knowledge. And when you have the profound knowledge, you can use that knowledge to manipulate people. And people do. People use the Bible all the time to manipulate people. People use Scripture to control people because Scripture is spiritual food. People want to hear it. People need to hear it. People want to know it. So when they know it and they hear it from an evil person, they're being manipulated. But God always, always, always has used outside influences to destroy his people because of what they've been doing. They're not going around helping people. They're being lavish in whatever it is that they think they need. They're not worshiping God. They're worshiping the item, and that's why it's called Judges. It says, they camped against them and destroyed the increase of the earth till thou come unto Gaza, and left no sustenance for Israel, neither sheep nor ox nor ass, for they came up with their cattle and their tents, and they came as grasshoppers for the multitude. For both they and their camels were without number, and they entered into the land to destroy it. And Israel says, and Israel was greatly impoverished because of the Midianites, and the children of Israel cried unto the Lord. And it came to pass when the children of Israel cried to the Lord because of the Midianites, the Lord sent a prophet to the children of Israel, which said to them, thus says the Lord God of Israel, I brought you out of Egypt, and brought you forth out of the house of bondage, and I delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of the oppressed, and you drove them out from before you, and I gave you the land. And I said to you, I am the Lord your God. Fear not the gods of the Amorites, in whatever land they dwell, but you have not obeyed my voice. And there came an angel of the Lord, and sat under an oak tree, which was an Ophrah, that pertained unto Joash and Ebuzite, and his son Gideon threshed wheat by the winepress to hide it from the Midianites. And the angel of the Lord appeared to him, and said to him, the Lord is with thee, thou mighty man of valor. And Gideon said to him, O my Lord, if the Lord be with us, why then is all this befallen us? And where be all the miracles which our fathers told us of, saying, did not the Lord bring us up from Egypt? But now the Lord hath forsaken us, and delivered us into the hands of the Midianites. And the Lord looked upon him, and said, go into thy might, and thou shalt save Israel from the hand of the Midianites. Have not I not sent thee? And he said unto him, O my Lord, wherewith shall I save Israel? Behold, my family is poor in Manasseh, and I am the least in my father's house. And he said to him, If now I have found grace in thy sight, then show me a sign that thou talk with me. Depart from me, I pray thee, until I come unto thee. Basically, I'm not going to read that. It's. I need to pull out the other translation. It's very hard to read that translation. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because I'm able to break down these scriptures in a modern day street slang for people to understand. That's my gift. God has been able to give that to me. But basically, God told them, look, man, you're the only one that's left in this crew that I see that has any heart. You know, I need you. And what does he do? The first thing he does, I can't do this. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Just as we do, right? God says, no, it's grace. I just simply talked to you. That's grace. That's grace. Go, part from me and tell everyone what you have seen. And this is what I've done. The stuff that I have seen God do is amazing. Listen, God is real, man. God is here. God is among us. God has always been among us. He's never gone. He's never left. But he's here. He's here. So I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna get some food and let you guys go, and we're gonna read. We're gonna do a finished Bible study, John Bible study, and then I'm gonna get outside and start working on that motor. It's 8:00. I gotta get going. I was up at 6:30. I didn't even shower this morning. I used the bathroom and got dressed, and you guys have seen me since then. So, which I might take a shower. I need to do laundry. That's the reason why I had to do a shower. I gotta get this trans and motor apart and all that today. I'm hoping Bill comes through today with the I-beams. We can pull this because that's my money. I gotta have some money today. I'm out of weed. I have just enough weed to smoke, and it's swag. You know, it's not even my weed. It's that weed. It's that fucking shake and trim, man, that those kids gave me. Those that kid and that girl. The only reason why I'm even smoking it, to be honest with you, is because I've been mixing it with the good weed. I've been taking all my roaches from the good weed. I've been breaking it up and then just adding the the trim and shake. It's mostly just shake, but there's some trim in there. But it's good trim. It isn't. It's that really good trim, you know, where it's got all the crystals on it and shit. I've been smoking it. I ain't bougie, man. I've been around the block, man. I know what it's like to not have stuff, and I know what it's like to touch a mill. You hear me? I've had it, man. I've had a business. I've had $1 million company. I lost it. Family, man. Family and drugs. Mostly family, man. Mostly family and friends, man. They all took advantage of me. All of them. Every single one of them took advantage of me and used me. I won't allow it this time. I won't allow it. I was also young too, you know. I was in my 20s, you know what I mean? I was in my early 20s, you know. I was more naive then. You understand what I'm saying? I let people control me more. I let people influence me more. I allowed people to do things, say things in my life and control me because I had them in my life, you know, and now I know I can't do that, you know. I gotta keep those people out of my life. So I can go donate today and go get $50 if I wanted to. Like I should leave right now and go and hop on the bus. I got $1. I gotta find another $1. I could hop on the bus and go. That's $50. But by the time I go there, hop on the bus, go there, right? Donate, go get weed, and come all the way back. It's gonna be 5 o'clock. That's how long it takes me to run to the dispensary and get weed without no vehicle. That's how long it took me the other day. I was supposed to be back by 3, which is usually, like, if I leave right now, if I left at 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning, and made my way down to made my way to go donate, and then went to the dispensary after I come back, I usually make it back before 3. If I take the bus and I catch the bus right. Last time I went, the bus broke down, so I got screwed. I didn't get home till 5. And I rode the bus. A lot of times I don't even ride the bus. I miss my bike. I wish I wouldn't have gave it away. I need a new bike ASAP. But the bike was falling apart. I wasn't happy with it. After I rode it hard. It's a good bike. It's a great bike frame wise, but everything else, it just started falling apart. And I'm gonna get 2 name brand bikes. I'm gonna get Margarita a Live, which is a Giant basically. It's just a girl's version of a Giant. I'm gonna buy her a Live, a nice one, and then I'm gonna get me a truck or a Cannondale. I seen a Specialized I wanted. Had Fox shocks on it, everything. It's probably gone by now though. That's why I gotta get this, get out there and get the stuff. All my money's in that truck, man, that motor and drivetrain. If I want any money this week, that's where I'm gonna be getting it from. Today's Friday, and I got that sale, the sale, I'm about to put the stuff out there. I'm kind of hoping people just show up, man. I don't even really want to put the stuff out there, man. I don't. I'm tired of putting it out there. It's a lot of work. It's not a lot of work, it's these desks. These dressers are heavy, man. I don't want to lift them. That's the hard work. I didn't roll this very good. I'm having problems. Dude, what the fuck? Huh. Yeah, that's crazy. This paper does not want to stick. That was weird. I've never had that happen before. Only half the joint wanted to stick, the half the paper. I must have got wet or something before. Or I just didn't know what the fuck I'm doing. Probably the case. I never know what I'm doing anymore. I don't. That's why I need Jesus. Jesus does everything for me. I'm telling you, man. Listen, the shit that be happening, bro, I have no control over. God been doing it, man. Listen, the shit I be seeing, bro. God is here, man. Time has come. The time is here. I don't care what anybody says, man. I've seen some shit, man. And I'm not the only one, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I'm not crazy either. I'm not fucking delusional. That's why I try to tell my dad, like, get the fuck out of my face, man. You know the fuck. Listen, man, you're not here to help me. You're here. You're fucking everything up for me. You made everything hard for me. There's no reason for you to act like that, Mike. There's no reason for you to act like you did towards me, Mike. You're lucky I didn't knock your fucking wig back. You hear me? I hope that whole family sees these videos. Cause you know what? When I see you, I'm gonna knock your fucking wig back too. All of you. All of you guys fucking always took advantage of me. Never fucking loved me for me. You fuckers always acted like I was just a fucking fifth wheel. Fuck you. Fuck you and your fucking high horse you rode on and the fucking high horse you ride on. All of you guys ain't shit. None of you guys will ever be anything unless you have Jesus in your life. And this is why they left. This is why they all left, because they didn't want to hear him about Jesus being in their life. And I'm thankful for it, because I had my own place. I had my own place. I wanted my own place before I came home. I saved up enough money in the prison. I didn't tell anybody. What the fuck you think I was doing in there? Slanging, gangbang, what the fuck? Huh. Them boys put me to work. Them boys told me I had no choice. Them boys said, oh yeah, you want to be on this yard? You want to spend 3 years on this yard? You're going to work. Why? Because that was the only prison with single cells. The boys put me to work. And the reason why they put me to work is because of where I'm from. And how I walked and how I moved. And because all the fucking white correctional officers like me. So who do you think was getting the shit in? Give a fuck. Can't prove anything now. I'm not in that bitch. Go ahead. Try to hit me. Try to hit me. Because I'll tell on everybody, all the fucking officers that were fucking bringing the shit into me. Including the cell phones and everything else. I'll run that bitch. I ran that bitch. You hear me? I ran that motherfucker. I ran that fucking prison. I was making 10 stacks a week. Huh. You know what? I didn't even keep all of it. All that fucking money went out to families. I was sending it out to people I don't even fucking know. No, but I'm sending 3-4 grand to people. Whatever, just take it. Cash app that shit till I'm go. I don't want to see it. I don't want that money. I don't want that money brought on me. I don't want none of that. I was forced into that shit. Fucked up. Shit's fucked up. Listen, the boys are making big money, man. Big money. And the state is in on it. That's why the state, listen, man, the state cut out the correctional officers. They started giving Suboxone. They started giving Suboxone and everything else to the prisoners because the officers were making a killing, man. Listen, man, I get a drop, $1,400 a drop. That's how much it costs. It cost me $1,400 a drop. That ain't easy to get together in the prison. I got to go get $500 from this group. I got to go get, $400 from this group. You know what I mean? And they all got to send it to me in Cash App. And I got to make sure that this package gets delivered. All right? And then I got to go talk to and I got to sit there and politic with fucking all these different groups. I fucking hated that shit. Fucking politics retarded. Gang members and politics fucking stupid. Ignorance. And yeah, I learned how to put the choke on the game. Yeah. It's called a drought for a reason. There ain't no motherfucking drought. There ain't never a drought. They fucking put a drought out for a reason. It's called cleaning the money up. People owe money. You do a drought. You get a drought, you get your money back. Because you get a tax. Listen, you loan people out money, right? They ain't never paying out money. You loan. You're never getting your money out back. You don't. This is how they do it. They know for a fact they're never getting their money back. I know that. That's why I do this. You're not getting your money back. And you need those people. They're fiends. You need those people. You know their money's good. You know their money's good. Not all the time, but it's good. They owe you $300-400. There's a drought. You put a lock on it. Everybody's drying up. Everybody's sick. They're willing to pay $200 a strip. Well, all right, you send me $200, I'll give you a strip. Even though you owe me $400, you owe me $400 still. But the drought, they're willing to pay $200 a strip. I'm making my extra $100 back. There ain't no motherfucking drought. The package has just been sitting for 3 weeks. I haven't pulled it out yet. Fuckers, I'm gonna fuck them all up, all of you. Telling you, don't fuck with me, man. I'm telling you, don't fuck with me. I'm telling you, don't do it. I'll knock your fucking block off. I'm telling you. And it ain't me that's gonna do it. It's gonna be God. God's gonna knock your fucking block off, man. I'm telling you. He's the fucking H-bomb, man. I got the H-bomb behind me. I'm telling you. And I've had people witness this. I've had people witness the H-bomb behind me. God's with me, bro. I'm telling you right now, God is with me. I don't give a fuck. God is with me. And God is with whoever is with him. I've seen his power, man. Listen, man, I shouldn't have made it out that joint, bro. Listen, I almost didn't make it home because they put me to work. Them boys put me to work. Listen, I made a lot of fucking money, man. I was sending over 20 bands, 10 bands over Cash App every fucking week, easily. You should see my ledger. They were raiding my room all the time. Asking me what the fuck all these numbers are for and shit. Those are fucking tickets. Tickets for what? Football. You're not supposed to be gambling. Who the fuck doesn't gamble in prison? Give me my fucking ledger back. I'll throw that shit out. Where's that copies? You gotta keep a copy of what everybody owes you. Everybody owes you. You can't. It's not possible to keep track of all that, you know? I got D1, D2, and D3 from the block. How the fuck do I know who D and D1, D2 owes me what? And D1 and D2 hang out. So D1 and D2, they both owe me money, in a sense, you know? And they're both trying to get down on me. Hey, Retro, Jaybird, hey, man, I need some, you know? I need some for the week. All right, I'll put it in your hand. But they always try to get down. You know, they don't, most of them don't plan on paying Jaybird back. Because I'm white. They don't want to pay Jaybird because I'm white. Well, guess what? Jaybird getting paid. Old Retrospect getting paid. Let me tell you. I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid. Listen. I'll come in your crib. I don't give a fuck where you live. I will come up in that bitch. I will. Go look at my record. It's easy. I have a home invasion first degree. I'll run up in that bitch and I'll pistol whip you. I'll smack the shit out of you. That's what scares me. So I say be careful what you pray for. Be careful what you pray for. I will run up in the house and kill somebody. No problem. No problem. I'll just bang, bang, bang. No problem. I'll pop it off. No problem. And not even think twice about it. I won't. Until I get home. Listen, man. Don't do it. Come to God. Come to Jesus, man. I'm telling you. Go smoke you some weed. Grab you a little joint. Go smoke. Go think about all the dumb shit you've done. And go ask Jesus to come into your life, man. I bet you within a week you'll see the difference. But you gotta worship him. You gotta beg him. You gotta get in that word. That shit don't work. That shit don't happen overnight. Listen, it don't happen overnight. That shit. He. Just remember, the more shit you put yourself through, the more shit that you put yourself through, the more shit that you're in, the more shit you gotta get yourself out of. The more fucking problems you're gonna have to deal with. You got 10 decades of fucking drugs and abuse and fucking running the streets. Well, guess what? You got 10 decades of fucking getting used to Jesus and straightening your fucking life out. It ain't gonna be any easier than the streets. It gets way harder. You think out there is easy with your fucking life? Try doing stuff for Jesus. Try doing a mission. Listen, man. Nipsey Hussle did that shit for a reason. Nipsey Hussle got took out of the game because they were jealous. Nipsey Hussle brought that fucking world back. Nipsey Hussle brought that community back. Reason why he brought it back is because of Jesus. He worshiped Jesus. He knew he was no good. He knew what he was. He knew he was a gangbanger and a drug dealer. And he knew that he fucking wasn't worth anything. He knew that the only one that was worth is the king. That's why the king gave him what he gave him. And guess where Nipsey's at now? Nipsey's with the old man up there up above. Somebody fucking jealous took his ass out. It's fucking bullshit. Envy, man. Envy. You know what's funny? I bet you any money it was over something bullshit. I bet you any money fucking Nipsey probably schooled somebody and told somebody the truth. They didn't want to hear it. Took his ass out. Bullshit. Bullshit. There's so many artists out there that I know. I'm an artist. My name is Retrospect. I make music, so you know. And I haven't put my music out there because I don't want to put my music out there right now. I don't need to put my music out there right now. That's not what it is I'm doing. I'm not out there trying to get famous because of my music or, hanging on my chain, doing this. That's not who I am. It's not. Love me, trust me, I can get down there too. I could swing my chain, we can do, we can do it. We can do it. I can do it. I can be just like anybody else. I choose not to. I chose my own life. I choose my life with Jesus. I'm going sailing. I'm traveling the world. I'm chasing weather. These music artists, I can't wait to go meet them. I can't wait to do the Truth Serum tour. If I'm lucky, you might, if everybody, because there's no such thing as luck, but if I feel like it, I might do a song or two on stage. But it won't be, it's going to be a minute. It's going to be a minute. I want to see everybody together first. If y'all want me to sing, you want me to rap, we gotta get this together first. I want people happy. I want children happy. I want families happy. I'm tired of seeing all this ignorance and sadness going around. All these sad families, man. I've traveled the world, man. Listen, America's the only country that is like this. I'm serious. Even England is bad, but not as bad as this. America society is fucked. We have no family, unless you're from the South and you have unless you're in a Christian home, there is no family ethics. No families are together, nothing. We're all fucking retards. Every single American person I've ever met is retarded. They have no sense of heart. None. They're closed-minded. They think they don't have no intelligence at all. And that's most of my family. That's why all of my family, that's why all of them are gone. There's not one family member that comes to my house and sees me. Not one. And if they did, they're going to get blown back. And I'll show you what I'm going to blow them back with. Listen, don't come to my house. You hear me? You're a family member. Don't come to my house. It stays loaded. You hear me? It stays loaded. Slugs. Ain't no buckshot. That's full slug. You hear me? That's a slug. That's a slug. You know what? I'm not even going to kill you. I'm going to shoot you. I don't shoot from the waist up. It's against the law. My law. My law. I'd never shoot from the waist up. Ever. Unless I have a sniper gun. And if I'm sniping, listen, if they got me up in the tower, I'm probably going to be taking myself out at that point. Don't come near me. I sleep with this. I sleep with it. Don't come near me. I don't want your bullshit. And yes, I know how to use these. Yes, I was trained in warfare. Fucking idiots. And my family can go run their fucking mouth. They have no idea where I've been, who I am, who I'm not. That's why I left them in the first place. Tired of them. They won't even read my fucking book. Wouldn't read my book. Wouldn't read your own fucking son's book. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. I can't wait to go shoot this. But yeah, it's got to strap everything, man, It's ready for the boat. Gotta have a strap, That's how you're supposed to carry it. That's how it's supposed to be carried, man. Listen, I've been in service. I'm about to be in service. So, God is good. God is good. You need one of these. Listen, if you don't have a shotgun in your home, you better go get one. Every home mandatory. I don't care. If you're a Christian and you love Jesus and you know what it is that I am saying, and you know that You know who it is that what Retrospect is saying? You know why I'm telling you to get this? Go get it. Make sure it's legal. Put it in your name. Make sure everything's legit. Don't fucking, take it apart. When you leave the house, keep it safe in a gun department, in a gun compartment. If you leave the house and you can't put it in a gun safe, take it apart. That's why I bought it. Take it apart. This comes apart 3 pieces, the Mossberg 500. I put the pistol grip. I'll put the stock underneath the bed. I'll put the pistol grip underneath the sink in the bathroom. And I'll put the pump, in the kitchen, under the sink in the kitchen or something. That way, if somebody comes in the house, they got to find all 3 pieces and put it together. I don't want somebody coming in my house, seeing this, and then taking this. I won't allow it. It won't happen. That's why it gets taken apart. If I leave for long periods of time. I don't even like leaving my house without this. I can't leave my house with this. I mean, I can, but, I'm not going to go walk down the street with this. It's going to be kind of like, what the fuck? Open carry is law. Open carry. It's better to open carry anyways. You're better off opening carry. People are less likely to do stuff with you when they see you have a weapon. Yeah. I recommend Super X Winchesters. They're good. They're the best firepower I've come across. I like other ones, I have preference of other ammo, but as far as this is it's all you need, man. It's simple. It's simple. I got the pistol grip for a reason. I asked God for this, man. 3 days later, God delivered. Kid said, I mentioned on video, kid said he shot it and it stopped working. A Mossberg, these things don't stop working. I've been around them my whole life. They don't just stop working. These guns are made to get fucked up, dirt, shoot, water. These things are the most durable gun you can get for the most part. That's why I got it. But he told me he shot it and then stopped shooting. Fucking, there's 2 safeties on it. You got the load safety, right? You check, you gotta check, you check, it's called check safety. And you got your real safety, right here. You never fucking turned it off. They didn't even know it was a safety. So, he lied. He never shot the gun. So, the gun has been shot, though. The gun has been shot. You gotta get a pistol grip. You gotta have the pistol grip. Pistol grip's perfect for close warfare. When you go up in the house, you turn left or right. You can stick this around the corner. Like that. Boom. You don't want a pistol. Why would you want a stock in the house? And I'm gonna hold it like this. Boom. No. Pistol grip. That's how you do it. Get the fuck on the ground. Get the fuck on the ground! Got experience. Yeah. I miss playing with my toys. I miss it. I miss playing with all my gear. But I have my own gear. I have God's gear now. God. I'm in God's army. Gideon's army is in full effect. You hear me? Gideon's army, Gideon's bakehouse is in full effect. It's all over my Facebook. All over it. We're about to have fun today, We're going to have a lot of fun today. Guns, LS Motors, about to smoke today. Going to have Bill over here. I got a kitty. I got a G-Cat. See, I got a G-Cat. She's ready. She wants to shoot too. She's ready to go. You ready? You ready to go, Mentora? Mentora, you ready? Yeah, see, she's ready. She's looking at it. She wants to know what it is. You want to sniff it? Yeah, that's your protection, girl. You're going to shoot it for me? Yeah. I love you, Mentora. That's my kitty. That's my girl. Hi, baby. Yeah, that's my girl. Yeah, that's my baby girl. See, I'm going wherever you go, Dad. Are you going to travel the country with me? You going to travel the road with me? Yeah? Are you going to be a world traveling kitty? Yeah? See, I'm ready, Dad. I'm ready to travel the world. Yep. See, we're going sailing. We're going on the boats. We're going to go shooting. I got to get you a bag. I got to get her a fanny pack so I can carry her when I go out. We go on long rides. She can hang out. She rides on my shoulder pretty good. She rides on my arm really good. She went all the way down to Bill's house, no problem. Didn't whine, didn't cry. She didn't whine or cry in the car. So this is why I start them young. You got to start them young. You got to start them at this age. If you want to have a cat travel with you everywhere, follow my channel. You'll see. You'll learn. The first thing though is you gotta pinch them on their neck. You gotta get them. You gotta pinch that nerve on their neck. That's the main thing. And they gotta have your scent, you know. So, and you gotta spend a lot of time with them. They gotta be. If you want your cat to follow you everywhere like a dog, and be with you everywhere, you gotta. First of all, you gotta give it lots of love. You gotta give it lots of love, and then you gotta be able to allow the cat to learn its boundaries on its own. You almost have to just let the cat roam free and let the cat learn and explore and go the distance to where it feels it knows. The cats know, man. You know, they know not to go too far, you know, they know. You're gonna fall off the chair, dork, see? You just rolled off. Yeah, she's good. I got a baby. No more drugs for you. No more drugs for you. Today, she don't need anything. I'm happy. So, today is the fourth day. Today's the fourth day. No drugs, no nothing. Just food and water. I say no drugs today. No drugs, Daddy. No medication today. I think I'm good. You know, she's good. She ate. She drank milk. She's got milk and she's got food. And she's not picky either. That's another thing too is all the other cats, they wouldn't eat all the other food. They would only eat the soft food. And the kitten, hard food. I'd have to soak it up, you know. But her, she don't give a fuck. As long as it smells good and she can eat it, she eats it. So that's a good sign. I gotta start getting her used to eating. I gotta start feeding her stuff other than cat food. She's gotta learn how to eat other stuff. So. Sound like somebody pulled up in my driveway. That's weird. Mentora, baby girl. That's my baby girl. Yeah.
Southfield Cars, open mic. Southfield Cars, open mic.
Baby girl, that's my baby girl. Yeah. Mentora. Mentora.
Southfield Police Cars, open mic. Southfield Police Cars, open mic.
I don't know what the fuck it's saying. They're saying Southfield Police Cars open mic or open night.
Southfield Police Cars, open mic. Southfield Police Cars, open mic. Go on. David 2. David 5.
Oh, they're doing a radio check. Squadron check.
David
They're checking on all their squads. Something must have happened. Radio must have done something.
South police cars and Lakewood Village officers, please check your radios. We have a open mic.
Told you. Knew something was going on. Been doing this a long time. That's why I listen to radio. It keeps me sharp. Keeps me. You forget what you don't use. If you don't use it, you forget it. I gotta be used to listening to the radio. I feel naked. I feel weird without it. In my boat, it's got to be on 24/7 for emergency purposes, communication purposes. But I like to have it.
551.
Emergency stuff. Like I said, the authorities are gonna be. Listen, the public is gonna be the last word. The authorities will be issued a warning before the public. This is why I have it. Many other reasons, but that's one of them. Listen, we had a blackout in 03 here where in Michigan, the nuclear power plant went down. We were out of power for a week. I watched Detroit go fucking nuts. I was 13 when it happened. I was rolling on ecstasy that whole week and fucking rode around on my four-wheeler and was breaking into shit all week. The whole week, I did nothing but break into shit, ride my four-wheeler and roll on ecstasy. While fucking all the gas stations, like all the water was getting bought up. All the shit was going crazy. Even Bill even said it. That fucking, he was here when that shit happened. And I've been in situations in other countries where there's no power, power goes out, or, I've been in weird situations, man. I keep that radio for a reason. Everything I do for a reason, and you will understand those reasons why I'm doing it when I tell you or I show you. So there's another reason to subscribe. If you want to know some real shit, you want to learn some real shit, some real warfare shit, some spiritual warfare stuff, car stuff, everything that has life, anything that life throws at you, you want to know it, subscribe to my channel, I'm telling you. And if you want to know about God, there ain't going to be nobody better than me to explain who God is. That's a fact. And God tells me this. I've been given a gift. That's why it's called grace. So, I'm going to get ready. And Tora looks like she's about to pounce on something. Hunting? She sees some. But, I'm going to get going, It's already almost an hour-long video. I'm going to get John out. I'm going to smoke, and then I'm going to eat breakfast. I haven't eaten breakfast. I'm going to start the coffee, and then we'll get the book of John in. We'll do some Bible study, and then I'm going to see about getting some stuff put out on the lawn, just a couple things, and I'm thinking about relisting some of this stuff a different way, take better pictures. So yeah, man, be with me, pray to God for me, talk to God, ask Him to help me, He already is helping me, but there's power in prayer, when many people are asking for one thing, he moves faster because He sees that there's a need. So, so if that's you, and, you want to come also hang out, man. There's a few artists that are following me, a lot of people are following me. If that's you, and you're in the Michigan area, man, or you're coming up to Michigan real soon in the next couple days, come holler at me, man. Come holler at Retrospect. I would like to shake your hand, meet you, man. Do some collaborations about Jesus. Maybe make a music video or something, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. So, right now it's just car stuff. I got to get this car running. So if you're a car guy, you're into like imports and, domestics, and you want to do something cool and help me help me get this truck running, I could use some extra hands. Maybe you have some extra parts or something you're willing to contribute, they're laying around, it'd be something cool on this truck for, you know, the YouTube channel, you know what I mean? Maybe even make you famous. You know, you can come down here and, you know, people can see your face and, you know, you can explain who it is or who you are and what it is, you know, why you're bringing me, you know, whatever it is. Listen, I've had strange things happen. I've had, look, Bill, I just met Bill. Bill basically has given me a whole drivetrain for the truck. Every single part that's going into this truck is pretty much from Bill. I don't even know the man, really. You know what I mean? I just met the man, you know, and he hasn't asked me for any money. You know, that's what friends are for, man. That's a true friend. Those are the friends you need to be looking for. Those are the friends you don't even need to be looking for them. Just ask God for them. God will bring them to you. When you're looking for them, when you look for it, it isn't what you expect. Let God bring them to you. Let God bring the people that you need in your life come to you. And the only way for that to work is if you imagine it. If you have to have it in your heart. You have to marinate it in your heart. It has to be in your heart. It won't come to you if it's not in your heart. If you're constantly thinking about stealing, doing evil things, and making plots, that's what you're going to get. That's why it's my favorite scripture. This is the only scripture you need to learn and memorize at first. It's on my wall. It's in the picture. Right here. It's Philippians. Alright, it says, think about things that are pure and lovely, and dwell on the fine and good things in others. Philippians 1:8. And then it says, the morning prayer. That's my morning prayer every morning. I look for good in all of those, and I dwell on all that is good. I only dwell on Jesus and my dream, and Margarita and her family. I dream constantly. I dwell on nothing but the good, but helping her family, bringing her gifts and marrying her and traveling the world around her on a sailboat with her and our family, helping all those and doing the music and all these things that I have planned with these people, you know, and my dream will get bigger as I meet other people, you know, bringing all of our dreams together is when you meet, you know, people come across my channel, you know, they're going to be inspired to want to go sailing, you know, and get into this Linux stuff, you know. I don't know a lot of Linux geeks, man. I've been around the world and there's not many computer and Linux geeks that I know of. You know, I met them obviously, you know, traveling, but they're really, all the ones that I have met, they're not Jesus people. They're like really into like heavy metal and like drugs and stuff and computers, and they wanna believe in the devil and like this anarchy shit. Like, all right, dude, go on, carry on. Go with your fucking fag friends and go paint your fucking nails black and, you know, just weird shit, man. So yeah, if you're a Linux geek or a computer geek at all, you know, you do like animation, any networking stuff, I need some help. I need a lot of help. I'm doing something really, really big. If that's you and you would be, you're willing to put in some effort, contribute to the organization without getting paid right away. You know, if it's something that I believe is good for the company and you deliver, you know, I'll make sure you get paid. Well, very well. So, yeah, holler at me. Come talk to me. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm about to go handle business. God bless.